like I said earlier, they actually had odds that, she was like third or fourth in the betting odds to be MVP of the WNBA. That's such a slap in the face to every WNBA player.
For years, Geno Auriemma, a Hall of Fame coach renowned for his strong beliefs, has been at the center of controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark. Auriemma was among Clark's most outspoken detractors, publicly doubting her WNBA future and calling her fan following insane. But in a stunning change of events, Clark shocked everyone by having an incredible rookie season that cemented her status as a basketball great. Fans are wondering whether Auriemma's affection for Clark is sincere or just a calculated reaction to his evident success after he abruptly changed his position and began giving him excessive praise, which has astonished many individuals.
College career that Caitlin had, that ignited a tremendous amount of attention, an incredible phenomenon that very rarely happens, and it certainly changed the landscape.
Does Geno Auriemma have a real admiration for Caitlin Clark, or is there another reason behind it? Rumor has it that a recent investment may have caused his change of perspective, which might have an impact on Clark's legacy and future. What is driving Auriemma's significant transformation? The reality may come as a surprise.
Part about new fans, they have no perspective. There's no context. So they just say ridiculous nonsense.
Caitlin Clark has been one of Geno Auriemma's most prominent targets. The fiery Indiana Fever rookie Aurie's scathing criticism of Clark started during her stellar days at Iowa, making her a regular subject in his commentary. Auriemma has never shied away from voicing strong opinions, even when it means clashing with the best young basketball talents.
Delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name. Okay, so the kid was set up for failure, right?
One of the top prospects in the country, Caitlin Clark, had a personal connection to Geno Auriemma, whose program had dominated women's basketball for decades. But Clark didn't just turn him down. She made Auri regret it on the court at the 2024 NCAA Final Four. While fans celebrated UConn's performance and Clark led Iowa to a shocking upset, Auriemma wasn't convinced. After her collegiate success, he appeared on a major sports talk show and cast doubt on her WNBA future, calling her fan base delusional and claiming that Clark wasn't built for the league's physicality, lacked the necessary speed, and that her style of play wouldn't translate. His scathing criticism only fueled the flames, escalating the debate about Clark's prospects in the professional ranks.
To listen to the Fever management bemoan about physical fouls anytime I bemoan about the game being too physical, there's always somebody on that staff saying that So we'll go.
Auriemma was quick to criticize Caitlin Clark for her inability to adapt to the quicker tempo of professional basketball. Even UConn legend Diana Taurasi shared his fears, pointing out that Clark's approach would struggle against more formidable WNBA defenders, proving that relying solely on long, high-risk shots and dismissing them with those circus threes won't work in this league.
Anna said it best. This kid's in for a rude awakening.
With an average of 19.2 points per game, a league-high 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, Caitlin Clark's stellar play in her rookie WNBA season electrified the league and helped the Indiana Fever make their first postseason appearance since 2016. She also earned Rookie of the Year honors and a spot on the All-WNBA first team. Clark broke 62 records, setting marks that had a long-lasting effect. Fans swiftly repurposed Geno's prior criticisms into social media humor, with memes saturating the internet that contrasted his scathing remarks with Clark's amazing highlight videos. How does that physicality appear right now? Alongside a video of Clark draining a deep three over tall defenders, Geno made a joke on one tweet. With every game, the clamor of admiration for Clark grew louder, casting her detractors, including Auriemma, in the background of her evident triumph. Another popular post included a collage of his caustic words with the statement, This age, well, like milk.
Kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league.
In an unexpected turn, Geno Auriemma went from being a skeptic to a superfan and is now calling Caitlin Clark a game changer and amazing phenomenon. But why this abrupt shift?
I love her. I think she's the best player. Forget I ever said Paige is the best player in the country. I think she's the best player that
Did you ever think that Geno Auriemma, the coach who once referred to Caitlin Clark supporters as delusional, would now be praising her as superior to Paige booers? This is exactly what is happening, and it has everyone wondering if Geno is truly this impressed, or if there is more to this unexpected love fest. Let's start by dissecting his recent description of Clark as an amazing phenomenon.
incredible phenomenon that very rarely happens, and it certainly changed the landscape.
Geno Auriemma claims that Caitlin Clark is not only a fantastic player, but also a once-in-a-lifetime talent who is transforming women's basketball. He recently said that her daring leadership and deep threes are no longer viewed as dangerous or unsustainable, but as revolutionary. It's almost ironic how quickly opinions can shift. And then there is her unquestionable leadership.
Kind of a really, really good player is someone who can have an impact on the game when they don't necessarily shoot it. They can do other things to help.
The same Geno Auriemma, who once questioned Caitlin Clark's ability to play a team-first style of basketball, is now practically inducting her into the Basketball Hall of Fame for her capacity to inspire her teammates. He cited moments from her rookie season that demonstrated that she does more than just make spectacular plays. She gives everyone around her hope that they can win, and let's not forget about her fierce competitiveness.
I think the one thing they have in common is their competitiveness. You know, the way they transcend their team even. You know, it's like there isn't anything they think they can't do. You can tell, you know, Caitlin thinks there's not a shot that she can't make.
Caitlin Clark is the player who represents the future of women's basketball for someone who once questioned her capacity to handle the physicality of the WNBA, according to Geno Auriemma, who now claims that her fire not only propels her own team, but also the league as a whole. He characterizes it as the kind of passion that cannot be taught. This change seems to be Geno's attempt to change his own past with her.
Team starts to feel like that as well. So they're dangerous not because of what Caitlin does, but what somebody like her infuses on the rest of their team.
Geno Auriemma, who rarely acknowledges that anyone is better than his own players, shocked fans by acknowledging that Caitlin Clark has raised the bar even higher than Paige by his former star at UConn. This admission is significant given Geno's history of loyalty to his players, and the timing of his remarks has raised questions, particularly since Geno has a significant financial stake in a new 3-on-3 basketball league that is actively recruiting Clark. While many fans agree with his opinion, the discussion goes on.
Rival league is picking up players and they're getting ready to make a big splash.
There is little doubt that this narrative is only beginning. Is Geno Auriemma's newfound admiration for Caitlin Clark sincere, or is he only playing the long game to acquire her for his financial interests? One of the most marketable female basketball stars, Caitlin Clark, was the target of a high-stakes recruitment campaign by an unprecedented new basketball league with millions of dollars and their reputation on the line. The league went all out to offer Clark a deal that would change the game, but Clark turned them down. The fallout has been dramatic, igniting intense debate over what went wrong and how this affects the league's future. Both fans and insiders are wondering if this was a lost op.
She has decided not to do Unrivaled, even though Aaliyah Boston's doing it, Lexi Hull is doing it, Kate Martin is doing it, and despite all the rumors, and I'm sure the push that was put on her. But Clark has all the leverage in this situation, and I'm not saying she flexed it, but she was comfortable enough in her position to make the decision, and it appears...
For those who aren't familiar, Unrivaled is a brand new 3-on-3 basketball league that was created to give WNBA players a lucrative alternative to playing abroad during the off-season. Co-founded by celebrities like Nifa Collier and Brianna Stewart, the league promises six-figure salaries, equity stakes, and a fast-paced format that showcases individual talent supported by well-known investors like NBA legend Carmelo Anthony, soccer star Alex Morgan, and yes, Geno Auriemma.
A lot of investors in this league. One investor, been trying to keep quiet about, his investment in the league ever since his comments that he made about a young rookie. Pretty much, had him in the headlines for about a month and a half. That is Geno Auriemma, dog. I'm here to tell you,
Who better to represent Unrivaled than Caitlin Clark? From the time the league was announced, fans were convinced that Clark would be the league's star player when they promised game-changing announcements during their roster reveal, leaving 2 wild card slots open. Fans were furious, accusing the league of using Clark's name to generate buzz, without securing her commitment. One fan tweeted that was the most disgusting bait and switch I've ever seen.
Obviously, they've tried to do everything they could to make the most of the situation. They tried to make the most of Caitlin Clark not playing by hinting everything
Thus, what prevented Caitlin Clark from joining Unrivaled? According to sources, the league offered her a record-breaking deal worth more than $1 million for an 8-week season, an unprecedented amount in women's basketball, but Clark declined it for the simple reason that she needed time to rest and recharge following a non-stop schedule that started with her senior year at Iowa and flowed seamlessly into her historic WNBA rookie campaign. As for Geno Auriemma, his investment is becoming riskier by the day, and when Clark announced she wouldn't be joining, the public definitely noticed his reaction. Clark has also cast a shadow over the league's launch, with fans growing doubtful and analysts doubting its chances of success. Without her star power,